There's Jeff and CB. How we doing, folks? We are live at JTH Construction Studio. This is porch time, I believe. It's been a minute. We get some more people on here. How you doing, Jeff? What's up, CB? I didn't do my stand. Let's see. I'm out of practice, Corey. How you doing, Shoni? Rob, how you doing, sir? Geneva? All right, some stuff to get to before we chat a little bit. Tomorrow night, East Central comes to town. Sectional game round 2. It will not be easy. How you doing, Rob? I'm gonna get to that too. Monday evening meeting here with Mr. Helms and the Christmas crew. But tomorrow night, MHS SQA Super Quick Artesians. I typed that and people are just like, "What's SQA?" Like, guys, do you not remember when we were the Super Quick Artesians? So tomorrow night, East Central comes to town. That will not be an easy game. East Central is one of the best teams in the state. Doesn't matter what 4A, 3A, 9A, doesn't matter. They're an extremely talented team and a good program. And I know Coach is excited. I know the boys are excited, and we wish them best of luck. Might be a little nasty weather. I'm going to try to get out there. No promises, but can't wait to see what happens out there. So good luck to the boys. Sunday we have a show with Otis and the Heroes Wildlife Adventures. They're coming back in. They've got some stuff coming up. They got a golf outing they want to talk over. They'll be in on Sunday. Next Wednesday, we have the senior retreat. They're coming in to talk about a bingo they're putting together. Cannot wait for that. The following Sunday, it's EMA. They're coming about winter weather, and it's this week we're going to get some winter weather. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Ben. We'll get to that just a second about Tuesday and Halloween. And then I've got some other... in the process of everything that went on with my brother and family and stuff, I know many of you have messaged me. How you doing, Mike? Happy birthday, Mike. I saw that. Hello, Belita. A lot of you I didn't ignore on purpose. I just knew we weren't going to be able to do things as normal on here, and I wasn't in the spirits to do it. I'm slowly getting back into that. We're going to start this Sunday with Otis. And I've got about 20 people I have to answer messages-wise that want to come in and come on. And if I've missed you, misplaced your message, your text, your email, or whatever, I apologize. Get a hold of me and we'll figure it out and we'll get it done. It's been a rough few weeks. I'm not going to lie. How you doing, sir? Thank you, Ben. I'm just going to tell it the way I know how to tell it. And I know Keaton and I come on a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, right after. But this is more for me than anything. And maybe I'm supposed to tell some of this to some of the people out here. What's up, Eric? There's Lori. How you doing, Lori? And she knows, she's heard this from me. When you have 7 kids in your family, you don't ever think about your youngest leaving you. And it's affected every one of us differently in ways that we didn't imagine. And heart goes out to Lori and the kids and the grandkids. And it's a very weird feeling for me to lose my younger brother. 54 years I had a younger brother, now I don't. And I got to do this, so I'm going to work through it. How you doing, Lori? I got to do this because I want to get over this. I get asked every day, bar none, whether it be in text, phone call, person, what's going on, how you doing. So I'm going to do it now and let you know. It ain't easy. It ain't easy for any of us. What's up, Teresa? Oh, and I get disconnected. Wouldn't that figure? I'm staying with it. I don't know what the deal is the internet tonight, but we're staying with it. I know, Otis. And I appreciate you. And I'm going to get to some of you guys. What's up? How you doing, Logan? It ain't easy for any of us, and it affects us all in a different way. Me, he was my younger brother. Um, oh, the internet is going to jack with me tonight. Of course, it's Timmy. He don't want to talk. He don't want this to happen. My brother's trying to stop it. I'm telling you. First he shoved Corey down the hole. Then he killed the mic at Paragon. Then he killed the internet in here. Now he's doing it again. 56 years. I had a younger brother, and then I didn't, and that's a tough. Man, it's not gonna let me have it. It's just not gonna let me do it. That's a tough pill to swallow. But he was well loved. He was well liked by. I get so many people that are messaging me that he put in jail and saved their lives. Still to this day, going on right now, I get text messages. And it's been over a week since his burial. And the outpouring of love and consideration is just amazing. And I couldn't be on, the internet's not going to let me. Amazing. This is not going to do it. I wouldn't be able to sit here long enough tonight and tell you how many people thank you too, but Otis and Larry and Beth and Corey and so many of you, thank you. Greg Heimer, Angie Turley. I'm going to forget so many of you, but you guys have no idea what it means to us. And I'm going to tell you this. If how you doing, Sherry? Ben, thank you, sir. If you guys have a riff or you got bad spots in your life with family members or friends, fix them. Fix them. Because there's Angie. Angie, it's the internet is not allowing us to do what I normally do. Oh, I'll stop talking about him. I'm telling you, Corey, he ain't allowing it, is he? He's not allowing it. That's so funny. How you doing, Ange? Yeah, that's another one. I talk to Angie quite a bit off and on. And we all grieve in our own way. And it's just it's going to take some time. Somebody needs a new internet connection, I'm telling you. It's going to take some time for all of us. I remember first starting this out, he was the first person I spoke to. Thanks, Deanna. I spoke to about doing this. Because I could hear him. He'd either say, no, don't do that bullshit. Or he'd be all in. And to my surprise, he was all in. So I can't let it die. And I won't. But it's going to take some time. And if you guys had noticed on Kristen's post, there's already another one of us. I'm waiting for it to come back green so he can see me. What's up, Jason? There's already another one of us, Cooper Leitz. He's already talking about on his own podcast, and he's the sweetest little boy. And his sister Lucy, love you guys if you're watching. Your papa will be proud. So it's going to take some time. We'll get through this family-wise and myself and others, but I can't tell you how much I love you guys and appreciate the words of kindness and love and all that you've given to us, and it's just amazing to me. I tell people, everybody's like, Kevin, you know everybody. I do. I know everybody, but Timmy knew everyone and everything about them and their lives, and he touched people's hearts in a way that I couldn't. And it was amazing to see my little brother do that. Right, Hinch? How many times did you call me? Where's he at? Why, what's up? He called me and now he's off and running. But he touched the lives of many. And he just knew how to reach people and help them when he could. And he saved a lot of lives. He pissed a few off, including me at times, but that's what brothers do. But we'll get through it. And I needed to do this alone, no one in here, by myself. and get through it. Because like Angie, I still get asked to this day, how's it going? What's going on? Cooper says, call his name again. Cooper Leeds. I understand you want to do a show on astronauts. How you doing, Vicky? Thank you, dear. Cooper Leach, you want to do a show on astronauts? We need to get you in studio so you can talk on air like you did on your phone. But here we got cameras and mixers and all sorts of fun stuff. We can have you on air. Thanks, Mike. We can have you on air. We can talk, and you can bring your little sister Lucy too. But I wanted to come on here tonight and say thank you. Vicky's another one. Mike's another one. So many people reached out, and you have no idea. Just even the one word of kindness can do. I posted stuff like that all the time. Just say smile or say something kind, but when it's turned around you and used to help you out, man, it really hits home. There's Mr. Heimer right there. Greg, thank you so much. Can't tell you thank you enough. Hey, Cooper said yes, good. If you watch that video that Kristen posted, he got me good last night. He told a joke or something. We were up there eating those ribs, and I started laughing about something he said. He turned at me with a dead serious face and goes, I didn't tell you to laugh right now. And oh my gosh, he's an intelligent little boy. Cooper, love you, buddy. And we'll see you soon, and we'll get you in here on air for sure. Hey, by the way, trick-or-treat night is supposed to be like 30 and snow flurries, so we'll all be dressed up as Eskimos for Halloween this year. Well, I don't dress up, but you know the deal. That's water in my Martinsville glass. But anyway, the gist of coming on here tonight is I'm still getting texts and questions and emails and phone calls, and can't tell you guys thank you enough. Love you. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to get over this next week, next month, next year. I want to do things to honor him, and we're going to try to do that moving forward. I know Doug wants to do something out at Foxcliff. I know we're going to add his name to our golf outing and add a scholarship of whatever, $1,200 or whatever, to anyone that's going to go into law enforcement. And that'll all come out as we get through January. But Bruce McKee and Angie, I can't anymore. I think you know that. So, Bruce and Jerry and the Taps team and all those guys down there, if you got a chance to see the what they did on Taps last Friday, that was amazing. Morgan County Sheriff's Department, just unbelievable. Some of you people. And in a time and age where police officers across the country catch a lot of crap, we've got some of the best in the world right here with us, and it showed. And I will never forget the outpouring of love for him. Otis, we're gonna make that happen. Thanks. I better put my glasses on. Thanks, Lisa. Otis, we're gonna make that happen. Hello, Tina. Hello, Ann. Shelley. Hello, Donna. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Bob. Hello, MD. But yeah, I agree, Mike. Everybody grieves differently. Everybody goes through it differently, and unfortunately, there's no words. There's no words I could tell anybody or be told to me to make it go away. You're going to miss them. It's going to hurt. You got to get through it. And that's one reason why I wanted to get back on here tonight by myself behind the mic. I could remember calling him and telling him this is what I wanted to do. And like I said, I kept waiting for him to say, you're not doing that shit or knock it off. Because I had to take in consideration he was the police officer in this county. And I knew we were going to get information. I didn't want him to go. I didn't want it to put him in a bad spot or something. So I wanted to at least run it by him before I did it. And he was all for it. And as I said before, one of our very first fundraiser was our bake sale for Matt after Matt passed away. He's the one that thought of that. He's the one that said, let's do a live auction bake sale. So every one of those since we did the first one, he was responsible for. He has been a major part of us making over $400,000 from here to other people. So I'll never I can't say never, but I'm going to do my best to keep this going for as long as I can. And Corey and Beth and anybody else that we pull in, they're a major part of that, and can't tell them how much I love them and respect them and help. Thank yous. I've said so many thank yous. I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of thank yous. You guys don't know what it means to me and Lori and the kids and Kristen and Dalton and Caleb and Keaton and Shelly and everybody else. It's hello Heather. It's been amazing. We knew he touched the lives of many, but the magnitude. I don't know if you guys. I'm gonna say this now that it's been a week or so, but there were some DEA people there that went unnoticed, but we figured out who they were, and I went out and spoke to them outside, and they just were like, you have no idea what your brother did for that county and the state and the area around here with us. And each one of them shook my hand, were very professional. Sorry for your loss. I'd never met him before in my life, and I knew he had worked with some of them, but proud of my little brother. But we'll get through it. Promise you, we'll get through it. If not, I'm afraid he's going to come back and haunt me and put bats in my house and force me to move and shut it down. So, Kristen, I know. I say this, and I'll end it with this, to put things in perspective and how quick it can go for you. At 8:52 on 10/4/23, his intel, his court cases, his CIs, his housework, his fire pit, Lori, Kristen, the fence that fell down back here, and he told me, don't touch it, I'll take care of it. Not one of those mattered anymore. What's up, Colton? At 10:53, at 8:53, it didn't matter. And you look at that and you think, all the stuff that we put out there that causes us stress and heartache and pain and sorrow, and I know you got to live, but when it comes down to it, your family, God, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. And that was the rude awakening for me. None of this really matters in here to me, honestly, anymore. Family, God and family are number one in my life. And there's Ryan and Casey, and they'll tell you the truth. You never know. You don't know how long time you got, and it can be over in a blink of an eye. And it doesn't matter what you're doing for who and how much money you got or you don't have. We all go to the whole broke. But you want to go there wealthy with faith. Thank you, Jamie. I'm all right. I have to do this to get through this. I wanted to be on air because so many things remind me in here, especially. Thanks, Carl. And I wanted to get through this alone. What's up, Jeff? And get through this so I can start doing shows again and being myself in here. Just like the $30,000 sign over there. He was in here with sepsis, with cancer, and we made $30,000 for Peyton back there on the couch. Her shirt. He stayed 10 hours that day. So, what's up, Diane? Diane, you shouldn't come on here now. It's not good timing. Yep, we'll get through it. But I had to come in here, talk about it, get it off my chest. I wanted to get it all out in the open and get it all over at once. I'm serious. I still get text messages, I had someone 2 days ago ask me, hey, what happened to your brother? They didn't know. They'd been detached. And so you got to tell them. Oh, I know, Vicky. They will. And thank you for that. Yeah, Cooper. That'll be awesome, Kristen. We got to get Cooper on air. Cooper's a rising star in the world of podcast. And he's more articulate than I am, believe me. He gets his point across. Oh, no kidding, Kristen. That'll be neat. I want to see it. That's awesome, Tony. There's Crystal. I want to say this. I know there's a few that's lost some loved ones around here right now. My heart goes out to you folks. I know what you're going through. Every one of us in our family does, and our prayers are with you. I can't wait to see that, Kristen. Thank you, honestly, from my entire family to all you out there. We cannot tell you thank you enough. The outpouring of love has been unbelievable, just unbelievable. My coming Wednesday, Carl. You're gonna have to refresh my memory, buddy. I've got Otis is in here on Sunday. I'm supposed to have a show on Wednesday, and if I missed something or forgot something, I apologize. I had 6 billion text messages, and about half of them I skimmed over, and some of them I answered, and I don't even remember golf outing with Otis. Yeah, he's coming in Sunday to talk about it. I probably will not be there Wednesday. I have to catch up on hours at work, and I'm right in the middle of 2 audits. I know. Fun stuff. Had an audit today and got one next week. So, such is life. But if I probably didn't have them audits, I probably wouldn't have went back to work. I probably had to sell my house by now and be living in a van down by the river. But Larry Ralph, thank you so much. Some of you folks, you mean so much to me and us. He said I had to wear it on air. Carl, if you did that, I will get you back, buddy. Up until yesterday, I couldn't even tell you what day it was half the time. There you go. Thank you, Otis. Otis bailing me out. Matter of fact, those 2 guys right there, some of the best people on this planet. Oh, yes, Punk. Yes, they are. You know the deal on those. I just did one for my own department yesterday and I've got welding next week. 0 findings today, though. Right. I'll have plenty of time living in the van while I'm living in the van down by the river. Yeah, you might as well come down here Sunday also, Carl, and just rub it in. What's up, Mama Bake? Hello, Gannon. Hello, Christine. Apologize to so many that have messaged me, and if I've not messaged you back and you want to be on the show or you want something, just message me back. I try scrolling down, and I get down to about the day of, and I lose track, and I've messaged some, and I've not. In text and in direct messaging, I apologize. Phone calls, if I've missed them, it wasn't I was ignoring you, I was ignoring everybody. Hello, Mama Bake. I know, he's up there with Chris Farley and the whole crew. Why is it hiding Jeff's message? Oh, because he said they get my ass all the time. Yeah, unhide that. We're on the edge a little bit tonight. We can say a swear word or two. Timmy's not here to tell me no now, so down by either. I think so. Now you got me singing in my head, Carl. I'm gonna try to start marching. It wasn't the one but they won't let me go home. I have to put some thought into that. There's Caleb. Another family member popped on, and I guarantee you. Took a little walk. Yes. You two, Command Sergeant Major, stop it. From our family to you guys, thank you so much. And I cannot reiterate that enough to every one of you. I hope some day in some way we can pay you back Oh, it must be somebody from the Navy in here trying to get a rile up on me. I'm gonna ignore it. What's up, Skeet? Titus is on his way. No, that's a different story. That dog's evil. Keaton got to come home. He was here for a little bit. He got to go. He had to go back. Probably knows who killed John Benet Ramsey. My mom is a big time. He knows it all now, and he's hanging out with Farley. That song, He Beat Me There, that one I posted that night, Kristen, or I shared with you guys, I can't listen to that. That just tears me up. He gets to know all the secrets now, and he's in a much better place than us. What a stubborn guy, though, man. He knew. Sunday, the last words I spoke to him, when I looked him in the eye, and I've looked my brother and I for 54 years, and I said, "You all right?" And he said, "No." It's the first time ever he's told me no. I said, "You need anything?" He said, "Nope." I slapped him on his foot, and I said, "Love you, bro." Yes, he did. What's up, Kenny? As the first time ever in my life he ever said I've seen that dude get beat up by 3 guys and beat 3 guys up and come back with his mouth bloody, his head bloody, and everything else. And I was like, "You all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go get something to eat." When he had brain surgery, what? How many stitches down his head? And those 2 nurses were like, "We're going to give you pain pills." I was like, "He's not going to take a pain pill." What? He's a narc cop. He's not going to take a pain pill, I guarantee you. He come around, "Hey, you want your pain pill?" "Nope." And I looked over the top, and I go, "You want a dip?" And he goes, "Yep, you got any?" Put a chillin' in the hospital bed with stitches in his head, fresh out of brain surgery. Hello, Darlene. So when he told me no, right, Keaton. So when he told me no, I knew he was in trouble. Good luck to Martinsville tomorrow night. Hope they beat the crap out of East Central. Had to do it. Had to come on here tonight and get through this, Keaton. I want to start doing shows again. And there's only like 10,000 things in here that he's affected or remind me of or anything like that. So, Corey will tell you this. We're going to find that cowbell because he hated the bells. Angie, you're spot on that. That's all right, Skeet. Vicky, I'm all right. I had to do this. I had to come on here. Contemplated it last night and the night before that. But fall foliage we did. I was obligated to that. I told him we would do it. I knew we were going to do it. Timmy hadn't done it with us, and so it wasn't this. Hey, he's in there. He's out there with us. So normally he was running the grill out here or somewhere with his family. So it wasn't as in the face as much. Oh, I guarantee he took that cowbell. I guarantee he took that cowbell, and you and I know when. He hated that damn thing. Keaton, yeah, he was flipping you off no matter what you were doing, buddy. What's up, Mac? I'll get off here. You guys see me blubbering enough. Again, from my entire family to you guys, thank you so much. It's going to take some time. We all grieve differently in different moments in different ways. We need a beer, I know. You guys, I know. Vicky, you were a lifesaver the night of the funeral. I'll just tell you guys straight up. And they may not do it for you. They did it for us. We called them. They opened Cedar Creek back up. And about 25 of us went over there. And it wasn't nothing rowdy. No one got drunk or anything like that. But we had a few beers and sat there and shot the shit, for lack of better words. Love you too, Keaton. And we had fun with it. And it was very nice of them to do that. And we were probably there until about 10 o'clock. Thank you so much to Cedar Creek, the owners. Vicky contacted me, said, if you want to go, we got it. We're only a block and a half or 2 blocks from it anyway out of Hoosier Harvest. Just remember that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh no, that's the last line. No, it's spiritual. No, he didn't. Joe's funny. Love you too, brother. Got my wallet at the gas station. I had to be at the funeral early the next day. Figured it out. I paid for some gas. He wouldn't let me pay. Wait a minute. Who did that? I forgot. My wallet at the gas station. I had to be at the funeral day. Tim did that. JB. That's the thing. I get texts from people I don't even know, and they're like, he saved my life. That's how the conversation starts. Not, hey, I knew your brother. He saved my life. And then I have to say, tell me what happened. And then they give their story. And I will not repeat. I've deleted most of them. I will not repeat or show those. Those between him and them. I get a ton of those. Still to this day. What is that? Wednesday, Thursday? I think I got one Monday night. And the 2-3 days after, my phone was inundated with people messaging me, your brother saved my life. And what a legacy he left behind. Not bad from a tanker that went to Fort Knox. Not too shabby. What's up, Mr. Walls? Hey, again, thank you to Mr. Walls and Livewire for letting us set up in front of his place for the fall foliage. And his hospitality. He has a heck of a spread over there, and he treated us like kings. And we enjoyed being there. Good crowd, good people. And it was a perfect day for it to be right there. And he's a sponsor of the show. Can't tell him thank you enough. To all my sponsors, thank you guys so much. And if you want to be a sponsor, let me know. I might as well throw that out there. That's where we're all getting cozy here. I'll be back on here Sunday in better spirits, I promise you. Otis is coming in again. Right, exactly. Everyone raise a glass. I have a story. I don't know if I should tell, but the crew that he ran with, we went back to the gravesite. Yes, you were, Tammy. Thank you. I saw you. We went back to the gravesite, the crew that Tim ran with, and raised a toast to him. Maybe it'll be down. He's saying, Carl's still rubbing that on me. There are many of the days. Day that showing it was so. I know, Shelly. Grab some pumpkin ice cream for Timmy and support the business. I did that the other night, and I had forgotten about the ribs, so then I turned around, went up there, and ate with you guys. Hello, Abby. Yeah, Natasha and her crew loved him, and he helped them out several times with situations going on around there. That's just another individual that he helped and touched the lives of. You weren't a witness. You were a participant like myself, young man. I've never seen a van pull up and 17 people get out of a van like that, Keaton. And you were one of them. Now, there's only a few that know that story. We'll have to get the main participants and get it okay to tell it on air. Hello, Brandy. That was funny. That was well done by him, though, and he needed it as much as I did that night, just to blow off some steam. I didn't do that. I did drink the one, and then I was like, okay, it's time for me to go home and take a nappy nap. No, I did not. No, I did not, Keaton. I didn't want pics. That was a special moment, and it stayed there, in my opinion. Kristen, I'm not saying that. I'll send them in like, that's who it was. And they all showed up. I get a phone call. Where you at? And, and I'm not going to give his name. I'm just getting ready to lay down. No, you're not. Get up. You're going to meet us at the gravesite. What? We just left there. Nope. Tim told us when he beat cancer, we're going to open up this bottle of Dukes and I'll take a shot. And he goes, and we're doing that tonight. And I said, I'm on my way. So Logan went with me. And we get there, and the van pulls up, and about 13 people get out, and Keaton's one of them getting out of the van. I was like, oh, my God, this is not going to be in. This is not going to be in well. And sure enough, they had 2 bottles of something called Dukes. I've never even heard of it before. and left a shot on Timmy's gravesite, and we all took a shot. And then they went back out on Pumpkin Vine. I gotta get a hold of him. Him and Tim became really good friends, and he hit him hard as just as me. So yeah, you know. Hello, Kagan. Angie, you know what we're talking about. I'm surprised he hasn't popped on here yet and said something. If he does, then I can tell the story, the complete story. But I won't. I'll leave that to him. Anyway. I'm all right, Kagan. I got to get through this. I had to come on here and go live. Got to head out. You're going to drink German beer. Don't give me that. You'll text me an hour. Uncle Kevin, have you ever had this one? Night, Chris. Night, Cooper. Lucy. Love you guys. Cooper, you got to get on here and get on the show with me, buddy. We'll talk astronauts, Ghostbusters, whatever you want to talk about. Just don't yell at me like you did last night and tell me to be quiet. No, you told me not to laugh. Hello, Sarah and Desi. Oh, the bruise on my arm? You see that? That's what you do when you blow a blood vessel. Night, Bob. Got it. Second day back at work tomorrow, Kristen. Yeah, that's just a blood vessel blow, Ange. No pain. All right, guys. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Again, from my family to all of you guys, every one of you out there, we love you guys, and we cannot tell you thank you enough. Right. Timmy punched me in my sleep. That's when it happened. Cannot tell you guys thank you enough. Each and every one of you. I could tell stories about every one of you. Old people get those right. Who reached out in one way or another and helped us. Or you have no idea what a kind word, one word or one sentence will do in a time like this. And like I said, I've posted messages like that thousands of times, and when yeah, it's just a bruise. It'll go away. Had them before. It just means so much, and you guys mean so much to us. Thank you, Brandy. God bless you. Thank you, Vicky. So don't ever be afraid to reach out to someone in need or someone hurt like that and message them. I'm telling you now. Just countless messages and phone calls and texts and things, and I miss them. And I'm sorry. Good night, Kagan. Love you, brother. And I apologize, but I've read every one of them. This doesn't mean I've not responded. It's because I've not responded. Doesn't mean I haven't read them. Sometimes you just kind of scroll on. Some of you hit home with them and it tears me up, and I'm like, oh man, I can't. Thanks, Otis. I'm just trying to appease him so he don't come down here and hit me again in the elbow like he did that night. Anyway, that's it. I wanted to get through it, and I did. Love you too, Wendy. I'll be back on here live. What is today? Thursday? Sunday, 7 p.m. with Otis and Heroes Wildlife Adventures. They've got a golf outing coming up. He wants to come in and promote it. I've only known Otis for about 40 years, so he's a fellow vet. Love you, Sarah and Desi. Cannot wait to have them in here. Hopefully I won't have a snotty nose and tears down my face. And that was one reason why I wanted to go in here tonight. Alone and do it. I blew a blood vessel in that elbow or something. There's no pain, none whatsoever. I know, Abby, I had to. And I've had about 30 messages from that. Dude, you need to go live. You need to go live. You need to go live. I know. I need to sit in here and waller in self-pity and be sad. And you know, he would have just been cussing nonstop by now. Get your ass in there and go live. You wanted to do it. All right, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you so much. Love you guys. We'll see you guys Sunday.